Shit ain't no joke.
Ain't no joke.
Bro,
Okay, we're here.
we're here.
Welcome to the first episode of the Myd podcast. Y'all know nothing about this. Never mind. Now, me personally, I'm Maurice. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at Rico. You know what I'm saying? My other YouTube channel, Myd House. Y'all might know because obviously y'all know if y'all watching this. You can introduce yourself now. I'm your host. My friend Jeremiah here too. Go ahead, Jeremiah. You can do it.
What's up? My name is Jeremiah. You know, you can follow me on Instagram also at certified nigga, but it's like it's weird. So it's like
Nobody wants to hear all that. If you
Alright,
say it, we'll put it in the bio. Okay, we'll put it in the bio.
Everything's in the bio.
Alright, so what are we talking about first this week? We're talking about how's your week going, Jeremiah? How's your week going?
Man, it's good. You know, my boss just texted me saying, "Oh yeah, you've been doing overtime because I've been coming in on days when I'm not supposed to be coming in." So what's wrong with making extra money?
I don't see how that's a problem because my whole thing is y'all not getting paid no less for me being here.
Exactly.
Why are you hating?
It's like y'all niggas are mad understaffed.
Facts. And I'm trying to help y'all.
Exactly. See, I wouldn't be coming in on days when I'm off. I never fucked up my schedule.
Oh, I hate that shit.
That's the thing.
You ever had them like switch up your schedule like week after week? Like I remember one like over the course of like 2, maybe 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I was they was switching my schedule. Like first they had me on 2 to 11, and then they put me on a 1 to 10, and then they kept switching it to 2 to, and then they switched it right back to 2 to 11 after that. I was so fucking mad because I'm like, what the fuck do y'all want from me?
Make up your mind.
They don't know.
That's some Gemini shit right there.
Now, there's some Gemini shit over there. I don't know. This Zodiac shit is not my forte. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is actually crazy.
So I can be like, oh my god, yes, that Gemini shit.
You're such a Gemini for switching up my schedule. Fuck with it, man. I know, but yeah, you know, my week's been great. You know what I'm saying? I got my play on Friday.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, I gotta be there on the Saturday one, but you know, either way, I'm gonna be there.
You know, everybody coming. You know, Dejan and Marlo coming on the Sunday one.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're coming on the Friday one. So you come on the Saturday one. You know, that's cool people.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's nothing crazy.
Nothing too crazy, you
Nothing
know.
too outstandingly bodacious.
Really too famous.
I'm really like too famous. Like, it's actually gross. It's actually gross.
I can't.
You know?
I do know.
But let's talk about what are we talking about? Jonathan Majors. Let's talk about. Oh, I'm so mad.
Bullshit.
Because it's not fair. If y'all don't know, everybody knows who Jonathan Majors is. Let's not make this up right now. Everybody that's seen Ant-Man 3, or if you haven't, everybody's seen Creed 3.
Exactly.
I don't know why the fuck he has so many third movies, but you know, this is more than
and he's getting his bag at the end of the day.
He's getting his fucking bag though, respectfully. But yeah, he had some allegations where some girl said that he was choking her. But come to find out, she was making that up. She was lying, and she admitted that she was lying. And you know, after she admits that she lied, everybody like, okay, yay, cool. Then I wake up yesterday and I see that they're recasting Kang, reportedly, which I just don't understand because what's the problem? What's the issue if we know he's innocent? And then apparently they were like, no, because the DA is charging him. But for what?
He's innocent.
He has done nothing.
I thought this was gonna be like an April Fool's joke. Like,
yeah.
April Fool's was like,
nah, real shit. No. As soon as I saw this shit, I checked the date on the post. I'm not.
I would have done the same thing.
I checked the date on the post, bro, because I couldn't believe it. What do y'all mean recasting? He done been in like shit already. I'm gonna know that it's somebody different. I don't want to hear all that multiverse shit. Nah, fuck that. I'm just seeing Ant-Man and the Wasp. I know what I'm supposed to be seeing.
Yeah. I'll just wait till that shit come on.
You need to watch it, bro. I know a lot of people say that movie bad, but I love that fucking movie, you know? It's such a good movie. Because people don't understand every movie not going to be an Avengers movie.
Yeah.
It's a fucking Ant-Man movie. So, you know, people get mad. They're like, oh my gosh, no. How did they beat him by themselves? It's a fucking Ant-Man movie. It's not meant to be Avengers 98, you know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. So, like... I don't understand why everybody was mad about it, but you know, that's me. I love that movie. I love Creed. Have you seen Creed?
No.
God damn, Jeremiah.
I'm like so focused on these animated movies.
No, you need to see some real shit.
My sister's talking about she about to go see Evil Dead Rising.
Oh, I'm definitely seeing that. 100% I'm seeing that. You seen the trailer, right?
Yeah, I seen it.
I'm 100% saying it come out Thursday. I didn't even pay attention to the date.
Yeah, I guess so. Cause I guess it comes out Thursday.
But yeah, I'm definitely seeing that shit. That shit looks so good. It's so scary. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Speaking of scary,
googly.
Scary. Speaking of scary, I don't know. Lately, movies haven't been that scary. You know?
It depends on what movie you're watching now, to be honest.
Yeah, because I want to see a movie.
Because I've seen some good scary movies. Like, Barbarian.
Never seen it.
That shit, it's on HBO, I think it is. Okay. That shit is scary, bro. You know what it's about?
I don't know what it's about.
Okay, so basically, it starts off with these two people. It's one girl, she goes to an Airbnb in the middle of the night. First of all, I'm not going to no Airbnb in the middle of the night. It's not happening. And when she get there, there's another nigga living there, right? I promise you I'm not staying there. And when she showed up, she was like, this is my Airbnb, actually, sir. And he was like, actually, I got this off of, and he named like another app. Mm-hmm. And she was like, oh my God, well, you know what? Fine, I'll just go stay somewhere else. And he was like, no, we can stay here together. First of all, don't tell me that.
No.
Do not tell me that. No. Do not tell me that. No, I'm not staying nowhere with you. You're sick, as far as I know. So she was like, are you sure? And he was like, yeah, just come in. I'll take the couch, right? So boom, he's sleeping on the couch and everything. Well, he laying on the couch, you know what I'm saying? Then they get up. They start like talking around and shit, you know what I'm saying? Communicating. They get to know each other, right? Mm-hmm. Come to find out, he really is a cool dude. Cool as shit. He actually played by Bill Skarsgård, I think it is. I might be wrong. Let me look it up. You know Bill Skarsgård, Pennywise.
Oh.
Let me look it up. I might be wrong. I know he looked like him. It's some dude that looks like him. Barbarian movie cast. Not cats. Okay, let's see. Yep, Bill Skarsgård. He played by Pennywise. Mm-hmm. And he's cool as shit, right? The character. Of course, I mean, Bill Skarsgård is too, but you know, I'm talking about the movie. Right. And he's cool as shit and everything. And then he like laying down on the couch. And like, you know, these doors keep opening and shit. And she waking up in the middle of the night seeing the doors open. And she like, what the fuck? So she get up and she goes to the front room because she thinking it's like him or something, right? Right. And then she like go to wake him up because he like shaking in his sleep. Like he over there like in his sleep. And she go over there, she's like, dang, you good? He wake up and he start like screaming at her. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? Because, you know, obviously he must not know that he was shaking in his sleep. So he thinking that she just like bothering him and shit. So she like, I mean, I was just checking on you again. You over here spazzing, like, chill the fuck out. So he was like, I'm fine. So, you know, she go back to bed. She wake up, he gone because he had went to work. And he had left his whole note and everything, yada, yada, yada. But she's still noticing that shit happening. It's still weird. So she, while he gone, she go into like the basement. And you know you never go into a basement. It's a good movie. Never into some dangerous ass shit. And she do that shit. And it's like some weird ass door. She go to open this door. And it's like attached to a string because it's like a secret door. It's like a secret wall. Mm-hmm. First of all, once I see that a door is attached to a string, I promise you I'm not going no further. I'm going back upstairs.
Or just leaving in general.
Yeah. But you know, she want to be all discoverable and shit. Then the door shut on her. And the thing about the door shutting on her is that the door can't open from the inside. So she's stuck down there, right? And she help, oh my God, help me. And she go further into the fucking door that randomly opened because she's stupid, even though she's supposed to be black. And when she go in there, she see like this weird room with like a camera and fucking a bed and some like blood stain on the wall, right? So she leave out. She like, absolutely not. But she can't leave out. So, you know, she like, somebody help me, yada, 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 yada. And then some like homeless dude, I think, came in like, because some homeless dude came up to her, I think it was either earlier or later in the film. And he was like, get out of the house! Get out! And, you know, she thinking this is the homeless man being crazy. And she locked the door, right? So then the dude get home and he helped her get out through like the little, you know, when people be in the basement, they be having that little window at the bottom, and they like pulled her, she pulled her out of there, and she was like, "There's a door, and it's really creepy," and so he went down there to check it out because he's white, and that's literally real. You can't tell me it was anything else. You couldn't tell me it was anything else. So he went down there to check it out, and he went deeper. He found another door. So he's sitting there trying to tell her about the door. She's not listening and everything, you know, yada, yada, yada. She started to realize he'd have been down here a minute. Where the fuck is he at? So she go down there to look for him, but she can't find him. So she goes deeper into the door that he saw. And she looking for him and everything. And then all of a sudden, like she walking past like cages with leashes and shit on them, like big ass, like human sized cages. With, like, leashes. It's some weird, crazy shit going on down there. It was like some leashes and shit. It was like scratches everywhere, all that shit, right? And then all of a sudden he come out of nowhere, and she gets scared, and he like, shh, this way. Come on, we have to go this way. And Jeremiah, when I tell you, she pissed me off because she's one of those characters that like. People would be like, shh, come on, shh, don't make me know we need to go this way. And she's like, what are we doing here? Oh my God, no, what are we doing? And he like, shh, shut up, let's go.
I would have had to knock her out.
I would have had to knock her ass out and offer her. Because she's sitting there just screaming and shit and yelling. She get loud, and then this fucking giant monster just come and grab this nigga and slam his head against the wall and kill him. Jeremiah, when I tell you I was pissed.
She caused Pennywise to die.
She got him killed, man.
Nah, I had to hung her in the afterlife.
I don't want to watch this shit anymore. It's not fun anymore. This is not fun. So next thing you know, she gets stuck down there because she see the monster, you know, see her, and so she gets stuck down there. Then it switches over to this. I'm sorry, I'm spoiling this whole movie for y'all, bro. I should probably have put a spoiler warning on this shit. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it focuses on this other dude, right? Mm-hmm. And he's like an actor. He's like in the TV show and shit like that. But he just getting fired from the show because of some rape allegations, right?
Oh, what famous niggas allegations?
It's an allegation because he did it.
Oh.
Because they, you know, at first it's like, I don't know, did he not? But then come to find out, he was like, they were like, yeah, you had sex with a girl? He was like, yeah. They were like, did she give consent? He was like, well, I mean, I had to do some convincing. Yeah, that's right. Oh. That's rape. You're a rapist. And you're going down. So he raped her. You know, I'm sorry. This is so, I can't just be saying the word willy-nilly. You are wording her. And he R-worded her. And he got fired, right? So they were like, yeah, well, we're figuring out this whole case, you know, just go stay somewhere, you know, get out of here, you know, yada, yada, stuff like that. And he goes to the Airbnb, which just so happens to be the house that they was living in. And it's crazy because when you get outside of the other houses in the neighborhood, you notice every house out there is torn down and like abandoned and old except the house that they're in. I would not be out there. No,
I would have to go somewhere else.
I would have to go somewhere else. Nigga, I'll go to a hotel. It's just not happening. I can't do it.
Or prison.
It couldn't pass. I couldn't do it. So I would rather go to prison than go, honestly. So he get there, he looked around and shit. He like, bro, why is there already bags in here and the door's already open? People got their shit here. What's going on? So he called a person. He like, bro, you ain't telling me people was already here. They was like, oh, nobody's there. He like, I'm pretty sure somebody's here because somebody's bag is here. I don't know what the fuck you done seen, but this bag is here. So then he go and he see the attic door. I mean the basement door. So he opens the door because, you know, white. And he goes down there too. And he goes back into the doors and everything. Mm-hmm. And he's going down the stairs, you know, where they went to. And he like goes past. He like sees the girl that had that because, you know, the girl that got Bill Skarsgård killed, which I fucking hate. He like gets scared by it. He sees the monster. He runs, falls into gets trapped in like this little underground like crate little thing, and he sees her, and she's like, shh, look, just drink this, and hands him a bottle of the monster's titty milk.
Titty milk?
No, the monster handed it down. That's what it was. The monster handed down a bottle of her titty milk, and wanted him to drink it. And then the girl was like, just drink it. He was like, no, what the fuck? This is sick. So she was like, move. Because she's strange at this point. I don't know how 20 minutes did this to you, but she's just drinking titty milk. So
she on some Homelander shit, pretty much.
She on some Homelander shit. So she get, so, you know, he's trying to get out and everything. And then he's trying to run from it, but it like takes him and tries to breastfeed him. So he's like, bro, move. So they get out of there, right? And you know, when you walk past, you see it's like a room filled with like nursery shit and like teaching people about like it's like a video teaching people about being a mother and shit. Really weird. Which is why the monsters acting like that, because they're like, you're my baby, you know, shit like that. So they escape. They're running. They in the house and everything. They're like, what the fuck? And the homeless man come back, and the homeless man like, I've been trying to tell y'all, bring y'all ass. It's some crazy shit going on in this house. So then it shows like this flashback to this man like years and years ago, back when the neighborhood was great, like thriving, right? And he would like go to the store and shit. He would buy a whole bunch of like tools and weird shit, and he'll see a lady that's like cute, and he'll be like, so he'll like, you know, bring her back to the crib forcefully, and then he would take the lady downstairs and he would, you know, R-word her and get her pregnant, and then he would have that baby recreate babies and just keep having the babies reproduce. Like the babies would grow, reproduce until like this monster that's in the movie is a giant like incest baby. It's fucking disgusting, Jeremiah. And so they have that's the monster that you're seeing. It's like a giant incest baby. So the fucking homeless man is like, y'all come on. It's some crazier shit going on here that y'all don't even know about. Let's go.
So they're just on the tip of the iceberg.
Huh?
So they're just like on the tip of the iceberg. There's like more.
Apparently, that's what you hear, right? But then, you know, they sitting there, they hiding out in like his little secret location. And because at first they had, I honestly think this was before they even met the homeless man. Nah, because he had told her it was worse shit. But at some point in the film, the dude, the actor, he had went into like this secret room and he had saw like this old man laying on the bed. And it was the man from before that had started all this shit. So he had watched all his VCR tapes while he was down there. He turned around, he was like, "You sick? You're sick. You're sick. You're going down. You're done. You know that, right? You're done." So then the old man was like, laying on the bed, and he was like pointing at his dresser drawer. So he go over there, and the dude was like, "What, in here?" And he had opened it up, and there was like a gun in there. And for some reason, he gives him the gun, and the old man kills himself. But why though? Just go to jail,
I'm thinking he could have used the gun to kill the incest baby, but nah.
No, that old man is the one that made that incest baby. Why would he want to kill it, you know? But then he was like, he came out, you know, he with the gun. Him and the girl escaped. They go to the homeless man. The homeless man, this is so fucking embarrassing. And the monster, the incest baby, gets out of the house and runs around and kills people at night, right? So they sitting over there in the homeless man little shelter area behind like some gate. And he was like, they were like, "Oh my God, how do you know about it? Are you sure we're going to be safe here?" And he was like, "Let me tell you something. I've been here for 15 years and then it reaches in, grabs him, murks that nigga, like rips him in half type shit. Or rips his head off, one of those two. Kills him. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
I've been here for 15 years.
Honestly, I think it ripped off one of his arms and legs and started beating him with it on some Quan Chi shit. I don't remember. I know it was some wild shit like that, though. So they running this shit, right? And they get to like the water tower. They're running up the water tower, and the incest baby just jumps onto the top of the water tower. And, you know, the incest baby sees the girl as like its baby because she was drinking that titty milk. So the dude was like, "Okay, I have a plan." And she was like, "How are we going to get out of this?" And he pushes the girl off the water tower. So the giant incest baby jumps down with intent, catches the fucking girl, boom, lands on her back. So she saved the girl, right? And they get up, they're like, "Okay, finally, it's over. Okay, just don't use that gun then, I guess. Y'all got a whole fucking weapon y'all not going to use." So they're going to walk away. The incest baby gets up, pops the eyes out of the actor's head, and kills him. Goes toward the girl shoots the, after the incest baby kills the dude, the girl shoots it, and then the movie's over.
But it's dead?
It's dead.
It's for one bullet.
I think it was one bullet. It just shot it and it was done.
And y'all couldn't like.
And it was a funny part when like one of them had like hit the fucking monster with a car and smacked it into a wall and shit. Come back outside, the shit was gone. I don't understand how you die with one bullet. It's kind of crazy.
You got hit by a car.
Yeah. But it's a scary movie. You should watch it. It's really scary, honestly. It's a good movie though. You know? Yeah.
I've never seen it, but
I want to see Scream too.
Scream?
I want to see it.
Is it gonna see it?
Oh, no, not because of that. Because I've been watching Scream movies all my life. Calm down.
My fault.
I'm not one of those, okay?
I mean, the only thing I come close to watching Scream was scary movie. The scary movie.
The scary movies are so fucking
They
funny.
were so fucking.
So fucking funny. I used to consider those Scream movies when I was a kid because I didn't look different because they're all Ghostface. So I thought they just like took a break in between being a serial killer and just funny. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on here? But speaking of movies, Super Mario Bros.
Oh my
bro, that movie was good.
Good.
That movie was amazing. That movie was a superstar. If y'all haven't seen that movie, go watch Super Mario Bros.
Don't listen to Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten Tomatoes gave it a bad score?
Yeah, there was like the audience score was good, but
okay, but at the same time, Rotten Tomatoes gave Captain Marvel a good score. So are we really taking their word for anything?
No.
Exactly. Y'all go see that shit, bro. That shit is so fucking good. It's so nostalgic, bro. It got all these references in it and everything. It's so fucking good. Oh my goodness. Peaches?
Bro, don't make me bring it too long, bro.
Bowser's song about Peach, top tier. I heard didn't I tell you it was like eligible for like a Oscar? Yes. It needs to win it.
If it doesn't, then y'all just
needs to win it. And y'all dig either.
You don't know real music.
Y'all don't know real music. This is real nigga music.
Lemonade?
Bro, can we not? You mean Lyrical Lemonade?
Yeah.
Yeah, for making that video?
Yes.
So great. I love Jack Black. Because he can literally do anything and it's just Jack Black. I could go downstairs right now. That man could be naked in only his underwear doing the worm with 3 bananas in his hand and a fucking straw hat on. And I wouldn't question it because it's Jack Black. He does shit like that.
Typical Jack.
Typical Jack. That's class Jack. That's classic Jack. No. Yeah, but that shit was fucking amazing. The story, absolutely amazing. The fight scenes, the everything. It was so good, bro.
Let's talk about
No, fuck that. Let's talk about how that flood got fixed. Cause when they came back, that flood was just gone.
Listen. They did make it like the little sewer fight. We spoiling shit.
No, I'm not saying too much. I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't spoiling shit yet.
It's crazy.
Shit yet. Cause I feel like I'm gonna accidentally do it, but I ain't did shit yet.
I mean, they did open a hole in the ground, so I guess it's draped through there.
But then where does it go?
You know that little
Did it just go through the pipe that they went through?
No.
Fuck it. I don't care anymore. The movie's over. The movie was fantastic. That's great. That's fine. This was amazing.
So you know when Mario Luigi I fell into the
You're spoiling.
I can't do music. I don't have no spoilers.
Okay. Spoiler alert. Y'all might not know. 1 second over right now. 23. Y'all might want to skip to 25 minutes. Go ahead.
Alright, so like when Mario and Luigi done jumped through the sewer to get to that little yellow pipe they were trying to get to. So just saying, because I've been good with down there.
Okay, that's smart. But at the same time, they was acting like they was the only niggas that could do it though. They don't see it like us. You didn't do nothing.
Niggas on the TV was like, it's go time.
But that was a great movie. Y'all need to go see that shit, bro. It was so good, bro.
All I gotta say is Mario and Bowser, competing for Peach.
Competing for Peach was crazy. Donkey Kong, I loved him. I loved Donkey Kong.
Every scene that nigga was in was fucking hilarious.
I loved him, bro. He was so funny. When he did the laugh, I was like, bro, this is classic Seth Rogen. Classic.
Speaking of Seth Rogen and classics, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem.
When did that come out?
August.
Yeah, okay, I knew it was August. But I get that confused with that Blue Beetle release date because Blue Beetle comes out on my birthday because I'm really him. But I'm really too famous that.
Did you see the trailer for it?
Of course, I saw the trailer for it.
Oh my! I'm talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. How you feel about it?
I want to see it, honestly. I haven't been this excited for a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie in so long. You know what I'm saying? Especially since they started making Donatello's. You know my problems with Donatello. You know my issues with him.
The glasses?
Because he's my favorite Ninja Turtle,
Yeah.
and they just make that nigga out to be a nerd now. He walk around fucking gadgets on his back and goggles and shit.
I mean, he's the smart one.
That don't mean shit. Back in the day, they all looked exactly the same, just different colors.
Yeah.
Now he walk around fucking book bags and jetpacks and shit. Like, put it down. Why do you have a metal detector on? Like, what are you gonna use that for?
I mean,
put it
they
down.
all gotta have a distinctive look.
Why? They all got their colors. That was the whole point. Because back when I was a kid, I could name you every Ninja Turtle
What they call
for their color.
Yeah.
So what the fuck?
Colors and weapons, technically.
Yeah, especially their weapons. Donatello made me want to carry that stick everywhere. And I don't mean guns.
Like, you just go out in the woods, get a big and just go.
Michelangelo pissed me off because he had nunchucks, but you know people always like nunchucks are a defensive weapon, not an offensive weapon. So I'm like, like Mikey, if nobody swings on you, you're not doing shit. Move, because you can't just go beating people with nunchucks. You can't do it. No. When he started using his skateboard, that shit was hard though.
Yeah, of course.
That shit was hard. Leonardo has remained consistent, and Raphael has always been angry. You know, I love them.
Except for Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they made him soft. I mean, he's still fighting.
What the fuck was that? I feel like that's why they stopped making a movie, because that movie was dumb.
No, it was a show. They didn't make it to a movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. They made him so soft.
They did. That was like the only problem, but it was. I still liked it though.
But they made it. I didn't like it. Raphael's supposed to be a bully.
He is.
He's supposed to be a bully. And he's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, that nigga. And they made him soft. But fuck that. So I got some, I got to go Reddit. It's some worst dates, right? What's the worst date you ever been on, Jeremiah?
The worst date that I've been on. I mean, I wouldn't technically count this as a date because I did invite this one girl to see the Sonic movie when it came out because it came out on Valentine's Day.
That was a date, and he know that was a date. I don't know why he denied. He was trying to fuck. He just didn't. That's why I was like,
no, because my friend Ethan wanted to come, so he kind of like third wheel.
Oh no, I would have told him you gotta wait, bro. Move. Valentine's Day, bro. Why you want to go somewhere with me, bro? Go ahead,
please.
You're sick.
It was supposed to be for me and her. I even paid for her ticket.
You couldn't do that. You couldn't tell me you want to tag along on my date. Fuck you. Cause why you ain't already go?
It was nice though.
Weird. Go ahead.
It was weird though.
What was so terrible about it though?
So, first of all, the third wheeling part, and then on top of that, my dad's ex-girlfriend, she was there and she was caught blocking like shit. Like we was sitting down and she was laying on me. He was like, "Are y'all okay? Y'all need a blanket? I'm like, bro, move, leave me alone."
So fucking mad, bro. What do you mean on some popcorn? Get off of me. Get away from me.
Then they had brought a blanket. And I forgot to bring one. So like I tried to steal it, and then one of her kids came over like, "Jeremiah took the blanket." I was like, "Oh fuck, no fuck." Oh.
Okay. Why your family go on a date with you?
Oh, fucking no.
That's sick. Actually sick. I gotta say my worst one. I feel like any date when your car gets declined is definitely contender. Like that's a contender for worst. But I feel like because it ever gets declined, but you know you have the money.
Yeah,
that'd be the worst part. That'd be worse than when you get declined and you don't have money. Cause now y'all trying to fuck with me. Y'all trying to embarrass me in front of the damn girl. Stop it. But I'd say the worst one. I've had a lot of bad ones, but a lot of good ones.
Mm-hmm.
Probably. I don't know if it's so much the dates or after the dates that was bad. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It would probably, if I had to go for a date, it would probably be when fuck, I don't know. Honestly, I don't remember who I went on dates with. Like I remember the people, but I don't remember which date was which.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
But you know, I'm not a hoe, bro. I promise you, I'm not a hoe. I just explore my options. I don't know. It could be anything. It could probably be, I don't fucking know, bro. Jeremiah, what is it?
What?
I don't know what my worst one was. Probably, okay, given the circumstances, probably my last one with, I'm not going to say any names up here, so I'm just going to say
Lisa.
Let's just say Lisa. But I'm going to type who I'm talking about. I'm going to text, I'm going to type who I'm talking about. I'm not gonna say any names though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be free clout. Fuck you. But it was because it was on last day too. I think we had broke up after this. But it was me, her, and for some reason she invited her best friend. Which is when I should have known that shit was weird. Because why the fuck are you inviting your best friend? And the worst part is when you go out with it when you gotta be with your best friend. Or when you want to be with your best friend. I don't think I did, but like she wanted me to. And it was weird. Because then we went there, her best friend went to the bathroom and she was like, okay, we're gonna tell them that it's her birthday while she's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Come back, everybody saying happy birthday. We having the generally having a good time. I was saying we took pictures outside, even though her best friend was in the pictures. I don't understand, but then no, she did want me to pay for her best friend, and the fact that she wanted me to pay for her best friend was the problem because I have money for me and you, mind you. I have money for me and you, like me and her, right?
Right.
So when they came back, they were like, "Oh, you're paying this and that," and I'm like, "Oh, I ain't have money for that. Your best friend had to call for some money," and she started trying to play it like I was broke. No.
No.
It's because I have money for me and you at this expensive ass restaurant. I forgot where we went. It was somewhere expensive though. Like I spent like $100 something there. And it was supposed to be just me and her. Then I paid for her best friend too, right? Then I was like, fuck it, why the fuck not? And then probably the next day we broke up. Sick. I was sick to my stomach.
No.
And, it was really, that was probably my worst breakup ever. That one, that shit was really sick. Because, before I say this, don't try to act like y'all ain't been through the same shit because y'all not special. It was all, it was basically like, okay, so me and her got together, right?
Right.
We got together because I had, I think I went to her story, or the other way around. All I know is we started like texting and shit, and then she had basically said, I'm your girl, right? I remember exactly how it went. Because she was like, because we were like joking each other, and we were like sending pictures of ugly people and going, this your girl, this your nigga, like still like that, right? And she had sent me a picture of her and was like, this your girl. And I was like, word. And she was like, word. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So we started dating and everything, right? And I had noticed shit was a little shaky when a certain friend of mine, I ain't gonna use no name, so I'm gonna just say, fuck, I use the name. I'll give you the free shout out. Sky, right? Sky had called me and she was with one of her friends, right? Mm-hmm. And he was like, hey bro, your girl Genesis. I said, man, fuck it. And I was like, yeah, right? So I was like, yeah, Jennifer. So he was like, yeah, bro. She texted me, bro. Like, get your girl, send me the messages, right? Apparently, she's trying to be fucking friends with benefits with this nigga on some weird nigga shit while we together. I'm like, that's sick as a bitch. What are you doing? So I text her about it, and she was like, wow, you really gonna listen to him? Like, look, just trust me. That's not what it was.
No. Just trust me?
That's not what it was. Stop it. I wouldn't do that. Yada, yada, yada. And me, because I was actually young and fucking stupid, I was like, okay. And so, you know what I am? Are you laughing at me right now? So shit goes on, and then, you know what I'm saying, this one dude was on Instagram, and he had posted her. And I was like, why the fuck is this dude posting you like you're a girl? So she was like, oh my God, it's my cousin. I hate when you do that. He be just playing and make people mad. First of all, I don't follow your cousin, so why the fuck are you posting? And say, why the fuck is your cousin posting you like that? You're sick. So then, fast forward to this day that she invited me out her neighborhood. Like, we went to prom and everything together, right? Me and her went to my prom, which is why I hate my prom and I never talk about it. Mm-hmm. Because me and her went to my prom together. And, I was best friends with, I ain't gonna say no names. Let me see.
It's the guy who
It's a girl. Let's just say Mia. Mm-hmm. I was best friends with Mia. And we were like text every day and shit. We were talking about prom and shit, yada, yada, yada. Show up to prom, and she with my friend. And I feel like if I say anything, I'm gonna give it away. So I'm gonna just say Anthony. So me and Anthony go to prom together, just a friend, though, right? Mm-hmm. And so they see me, hugs, yo, let me get a picture, shit like that, right? Mm-hmm. So Mia want to take a picture, and you just see Jennifer over there getting mad. And she just, oh, by the way, yeah, I did change her name to Jennifer, y'all. But anyways, so you see her over there getting mad. She was like, okay. So she go out to Anthony. She like, you want to take pictures? First of all, I don't know if you think it's gonna make me jealous because I know he's not gonna do me like that. So I don't give a fuck who you take pictures with. Shit, take pictures with Anthony. He a cool dude. Mm-hmm. That's why we homies, right? So they taking pictures and everything. And he's looking at me weird, like, bro, fuck wrong with her. But I'm sitting there like, hey man, she gonna do what she gonna do. So they take pictures and everything. Then we leave home early and shit. And we driving and shit. And Mia texts me, and she like. Oh, it's so fucking bad. She was like, I don't know what her problem was. She's giving me the stank face. She don't like me. Like, girl, you're not even cute. Saying all this shit. Mind you, Jennifer's holding my phone while she's sending these messages. So she sees it, instantly blocks her. Goes on my Instagram, blocks her. So I'm like, damn, Mia, you could have shut the fuck up until prom was over. What are you doing, man? We could have talked about this later. Stop, silly. So she mad at me. She like, and I don't want you talking to her. Fuck her. You don't need no friends like that. No way. She gonna be talking like that. I don't know who the fuck she thinks she's talking to. I'm like, calm down. I had nothing to do with this. I can talk to her for you. You want to? She's like, no, don't say shit to her. I'm like, okay, fine. Fuck it. Leave her blocked, right? Mm-hmm. On Instagram and iMessage. I still got Snapchat. So we're on Snapchat, and Mia, she over there. She's trying to. I just don't understand why I can't take pictures with my best friend without, her getting mad and yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, hey, gang, that's life. So she's sitting there. She's like, yeah, I just don't know. Honestly, you should have been with me. First of all, don't be saying shit like that.
No.
Don't be saying shit like that.
That's going to get you caught up.
Don't be saying shit like that. That's
going to get you caught up.
Do not be saying shit like that. So I'm like, word, that's crazy. Because when I shot my shot, you was like, no. So what changed your mind? When you get a girlfriend, everybody start moving to you.
I don't know why, but...
I don't know. Okay, I understand, though. Because I want girls more when they got a boyfriend. So I completely understand. Like, they can already be attractive, but when they're in a relationship, that makes you want them. It's like, damn.
What can he do that I can't?
Facts. I got to prove myself. So I'm wanting them more. So I kind of understand, but at the same time, I was in a situation myself, so I couldn't. So then, we continued, dating and everything. And then one day she was like, hey, you want to come out here and hang out with me? I'm like, yeah. And she was like, okay. My friend's out here too. You want to hang? We can all hang out. I'm like, all right, bet, cool. That's fine. I'm thinking it's her best friend. Get out there. It's some dude. And so we sitting in his car and everything, right? And he cool as shit. And we sitting there chilling and everything. We were all sitting there laughing, joking, hee ha ha and shit. And then starting to notice they're a little too comfortable. Why I'm in the back seat and y'all not? This is very metaphorical, and I don't like it. So they sitting there, they up there talking and shit, laughing, giggling, everybody laughing and shit, right? Mm-hmm. Then I get out the car and I go to get back in my car, and I had this little look on my face because I wanted to make her feel bad. So I get in my car, I'm like, I sit there, start my car up. She come over there. She like, hey, are you okay? I'm like, I'm good, bro. And I have to pull off and go home, right? Mm-hmm. So, me and him ended up being cool. We ended up talking yada, yada, yada. And then she had, after our last date when we had broke up and everything, mm-hmm. She was like, because me and him was cool. Mm-hmm. So he replied to my story after I had said something. My story, he was like, hey, bro, you good? I was like, nah, my girl broke up. He was like, oh, word? Who's your girl? I was like, oh, it was Jennifer. Right? And he was like, word? I was like, yeah. He was like, bro. I said, what? He said, we was dating the same girl. And Jeremiah?
Plot twist.
Jeremiah. Jerry-fucking-Maya.
That was part of her dubious plan.
That was part of her dubious intent. I said, nah. No, you're not doing me like this. So then... Here she goes. She texted me right after that and was like, yeah, you're cut. I said, what? She was like, why would you tell him that? I said, first of all, why are you being a slut? Well, I didn't say that, but why are you being a slut? You know what I'm saying? So she tried to play victim and everything. And I was like, this is crazy. You're trying to play victim. Why was you lying? And she was like, you need to tell him that you was dating my best friend. He's going to tell my mom. I hope he tell your mom. You're sick. Like, bro, what the fuck? What do you mean? I hope he's going to tell my mom. Oh, my gosh. Your mother needs to know that her daughter's a whore. It's an eye-opener. She needs to know this. So then, boom, bomb, pass. Like a week later. And then she was like, the reason she wanted to break up It's because she was like, yeah, it's because, I'm starting college and I got to start focusing on that. And I'm going to, it was some shit far as fuck. Right. So I'm alright, bro. I'm gonna fuck it. Broke up, right?
Mm-hmm.
A week later, she posted with this other nigga that I've never seen her post before.
So the college.
And actually, no, it was she said that shit. But I saw her on live with the dude, but he was on her account and she was on his. Why I got each other's accounts? So then her sister that came in there, her little sister, who was cool. She came in there. She was like, "Look, Jennifer, it's your boyfriend." She ended the live instantly because she's always in there. So then she posts him like a few days after. And you know what song she attached to this fucking picture? Best I ever had. So I slide up. I'm like, oh, word, that's what we doing now. You're weird. She was like, wow, y'all take everything out of proportion. It was just a post. Like, it was a G.I. Jane joke. Posted that. She was like, it was just a post. Y'all always assuming. Assuming is crazy. Why would you post that with anybody else? You're sick. Come to find out. Then, I'm like, fuck it, I don't give a fuck anyway. Stop paying attention. Then one day I go and I check her Instagram because I get curious. And I see this post of them kissing. I'm like, that's wild to me. But, left it there, yada, yada, yada. Oh, and then she called me like a few months later and was like, hey, and this is like way after we stopped talking. And I was like in the back room, asleep on the couch. Mm-hmm. And she had called me and I picked up. And she had called from her best friend's phone. Because she knew not to call me on that dumbass number. She called me. She was like, hey, if I said I wanted to hang out, would you get an Uber to come out here? First of all, I don't know Uber. I fucking drive. Secondly, no, I'm not fucking talking to you anymore. Leave me alone. So I was just like, no. And she was like, okay, I thought so. And I hung up the phone because leave me the fuck alone. I'm taking a nap. I would have to charge for gas. You intercepted my nap for this shit. I should have said, yeah, send me the Uber money and they just drove over there. But they didn't get there. So, okay, so that's the worst dates. These are some really bad dates. Okay. Sorry for that rant. So the first one is, okay, so they said, I guess it was a guy. So I met her through mutual friends. We meet at a coffee shop. We order drinks, we chat. Everything's fine. Until she asked me to date her, so quote unquote date her, so she can make her ex-boyfriend angry because no one will ever say something like this to me. I said no and left. You couldn't say that to me. You couldn't say, hey, you need to date me so I can make my boyfriend mad, because let's be honest, nobody's going to ever say this to you again. You couldn't say that to me. You couldn't say that to me.
I would have left over the time.
You couldn't say that to me. I would have said, yeah, fine, and ordered so much shit and just left. All right, next one. On my first date with my ex-fiance, I tried to throw a cigarette out the window, but it flew back in and caught his hair on fire. No. You wouldn't have made it to the point of fiance. I would have thrown you out of that car.
Cigarettes? Yeah.
Flick. It's just no, I couldn't do it. Now I'm sitting here looking like fucking Michael Jackson. No. I couldn't do it. I was going on a date and walked into the bar/restaurant. It was a bright day outside, so coming in, it was very dark and my vision wasn't great. I saw what I thought was my date and gave him a hug and tried for an air kiss or a kiss on the cheek. It was not my date. It was the waiter. I was mortified. Imagine being a date and seeing that. Imagine walking in and seeing your date trying to kiss somebody else with your line.
I thought it was just honest. What did he get?
Imagine holding a fucking bouquet of flowers because you waiting on her. You look across the room and you see her do that. No. And that turned into a movie moment where you drop the flowers and just walk out in slow motion. All right. Okay, I got a few more. This guy took me on a date to the movies one night. I was about 16. Okay, I read this one. This is so embarrassing. But his friend drove us and dropped us off. 2-hour-long movie. His friends fell asleep. We were stranded, and I had to ask strangers for a ride.
Ask strangers for a ride?
That's so embarrassing.
I'm just saying, if I was going to invite somebody on a date...
Don't go on a date if you don't got a car or a certified ride.
Exactly.
Don't do it. It was date 3 with a guy that I had met through online dating. Maybe 4 years ago. I went to his place and picked up Ty on the way, and we were going to watch the Dodger game. Anyways, date goes fine, but we still hadn't even kissed. It was time for me to go, and he insists that I take my leftover Ty. Fine. So I leave his condo to walk to my car, and I'm going down a walkway past the other condo front doors. I wasn't paying attention, and the food slipped out of my hand and hit his neighbor's front door and exploded all over the front porch. So I had to go back to his door, and when he answered, he asked, "Did you come back to kiss me?" And I replied with, "No, I just accidentally threw Ty at your neighbor's house, and we have to clean it up." That is so embarrassing. Did you come back to kiss me? Don't ever think you're that guy. Don't ever think you're him.
She was like, wait.
Don't ever think you're him. Don't ever think you're cool enough to be asking me questions like that. No. Okay, I got two more. This is so embarrassing. I am a tall, curvy girl. I was on a first date wearing a gorgeous pink Empire waist shirt that tied in the back. I can see it now. Girls be wearing that? Dead, I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was super flattering, jeans and a nice top. I can see this fit. Toward the end of the date, someone came up to us and exclaimed at me, "Oh, you're gonna have a baby." That shirt got donated. The silence is loud. You couldn't say that to me. You couldn't say that to me. You could not say that to me. Who the fuck do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Who? Don't talk to me. I don't know you.
You be saying shit like
You can't talk to me like that. I'm about to hurt you. No. You can't talk to me like that. Okay, it's the last one. Most embarrassing. During dinner, a pair of edible panties fell from my purse. The waitress picked them up, winked, and said, "My boyfriend loves this flavor too." Don't fucking speak to me. Do your job. Do your job.
I mean, if I was the waitress, I would have took a couple.
I would have just slipped this into my pocket. I would have said, "Damn, I dropped my shit, bro. My fault." I would have been a W man's. Because nobody gonna question me. I just work here. I would have been a W man. Are y'all ever gonna see me again? No, because I'm quitting after this shit happens.
If I get caught, I'm quitting. I'm gone.
Facts. You couldn't say that to me. You couldn't say that on my date. Why is this your business? Fuck your boyfriend. I hate her. Don't say that to me, man. Okay. Last thing I got this week. Jeremiah came with nothing prepared.
I came with nothing prepared.
Next week, it's okay, buddy. It's gonna be you.
It's gonna be me?
It's gonna be you next week. You gotta get your shit together.
Oh,
okay. My last thing is, am I the asshole? We're gonna end on this one. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I the asshole for canceling the birthday party I planned to throw for my wife after what she did? I didn't even finish it because it was getting good, and I said, "Fuck it." And I just copied and put it in here, right? So I, male 36, remarried after my late wife passed away. I have a son, 15. My current wife and I have been together for 2 years. She generally has a good relationship with my son, although they tend to have some disagreements from time to time. My son has background in arts that involve wood. He used to help his grandfather with his woodworking and learn how to make handmade wooden items and use them as gifts. I planned a dinner party for my wife's birthday at a prestigious restaurant. The day before the party, she was cleaning my son's room and saw what he got her for her birthday, and that was a wooden tree with mine, hers, and his name on it. That's lovely. That's lovely. That's so inspirational. And it's not even her son. That's how you know they got a good relationship, right? Mm-hmm. She talked with him and told him while she thought it was a sweet gift, she asked that he don't bring it to the restaurant and give it to her there. Why? No idea. When my son told me, I just had to call it out on it. She flat out said that she thought the gift looked ridiculous and that she didn't want it to be seen in that prestigious restaurant and in front of her guests. I lost it on her and told her she should be ashamed of herself for saying this, so my son was being sincere and thoughtful. She swore she wasn't ashamed nor embarrassed by his work and even said she'll take the gift, but she simply didn't want it to be seen there. I told her not to worry about it since I decided to cancel the whole thing. She went off on me, calling me unreasonable for outright canceling her birthday party over such trivial thing. I refused to keep arguing, but she threw a fit about how I ruined her birthday and made her lose respect for me and my promises. Don't talk to my son like that.
Nah.
Don't talk to my son like that.
He is
First
not
of all, you know how many people hate their step-parents? Bro, I grew up hating my stepdad. I hated him for so long. You know, we had our moments and shit, but for the most part, I could not stand him. It was only like when I got like older that I started to realize he wasn't that bad. You don't get many good stepson, stepmother, like step-parent relationships. Right. So when you get one, why would you want to do some shit like that? Just let him give it to you. Mm-hmm. Who the fuck do you think you are? You living in his house.
No cap.
You in his house.
Real.
He done been here. 15. We done been together 2 years. He done been here. No. Take the fucking gift or get the fuck out. Who do you think you are? You're not a celebrity.
You're just an add-on. You're a DLC.
It's a gift. If you don't like it, just take it, give it back to him when you get to the house. Why are you acting like this in front of these people?
Giving you back is crazy.
No, you're not the asshole. I would have canceled that shit too. I would have canceled that, and I would have canceled renewing our vows and divorced her ass.
Oh yeah, of course.
You couldn't do that to my family. Who the fuck do you think you are?
Who do you think you are?
You've been singing it for Rica. I'm hating that song so fucking bad. I hate it. But like, we're not. Who do you think you are? Just like, who does she actually think she is? Cause I don't get it. You can't act like this to people.
Look, son, it's okay. I like it, but just don't bring it to the restaurant.
You can't say that to me. You can't say that to my son, my child.
My blood.
I conceived him, and you're talking shit to him like this. No. You're not saying shit like that to him. No way. Die. Actually die. Matter of fact, oh, that made me so mad reading that.
Don't talk to me or my son ever again.
Don't talk to me or my son ever again. Because who the fuck do you think you are? Oh, that made me so mad, Jeremiah. You don't get it. I got halfway through that shit and said, no, I'm going to save it for the podcast. No. Okay, what was I talking about earlier? I'm like,
I was thinking about that too.
Karaoke. So, me and my family used to go to karaoke when it was probably up until I was about 7. We used to go to Applebee's all the time, and they had this karaoke thing in there on Sunday nights. You know what I'm saying? Me and my cousin used to share birthdays, birthday parties there, because my birthday's on the 18th of August, his is on the 28th, so we just like celebrated it all. Everybody, we have both of our cakes. Like I remember one year I had a Batman cake, he had a Spider-Man cake. Like, we were really out here doing that shit. You feel me? Yeah. I wanted that Spider-Man cake, but that always sit there. So we were celebrating that thing. And you know what I'm saying? Well, that's not even the same thing. I don't know why I'm saying this shit, but we would always go there and shit. But one day we went there for karaoke, and I never felt so left out of my life. Because all the adults doing karaoke, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? They do that all the time. But when my cousin and his brother went up to do karaoke, and we all grew up together to the point where we're like siblings. Mm-hmm. So, it's like seeing your two brothers go up to do karaoke, and you don't have a song. Who the fuck do you think you are? So why am I not featured? So I got upset. I'm like, no, it's not going to go down like this. I promise you it's not going to go down like this. So, this is so embarrassing. So they're singing, SOS, please, someone. Heck, that was a song, right? Uh-huh. And me being embarrassing like I am, I tried so hard to get in on the mix. They was holding the mic. I'm trying to stick my head through the middle of the thing, trying to go around the thing. It was so embarrassing. And then the worst part was I didn't know the words other than SOS, please, someone help me. Because then after I said that, I just ducked off and waited until it came back up. It was so embarrassing, bro. I was such an embarrassing kid.
Not as much as me. Not as much as me. Can we not say that on the podcast? You don't need to go. You don't need to know.
It's fine. I did so much embarrassing shit.
Oh, As a matter of fact, looking back at the shit that I did, I would have bullied me too. That's the craziest part.
You see?
I see the vision.
You see the vision like Wanda. Like when I was in 6th grade, I told you this story, right? Did I tell you this story? When I was in my first day in 6th grade, how I embarrassed myself?
When they ripped your pants?
You're not gonna look at me and say something. I say this shit. It's 6th grade, fuck it.
Yeah.
But I was in 6th grade, you know what I'm saying? When you go to middle school, you want to fit in.
Exactly.
It's like, I gotta be cool with these people because they're gonna bully me if I'm not. So it was this white dude, and what was his name?
Call him Billy.
I'm not calling him Billy. Devin. His name was Devin. And it was some like nerdy looking kid in class that like made him mad earlier in the class and shit. And so, you know what I'm saying? He wanted to fit in. I'm like, okay, I see this as my chance to be cool. You know, please don't bully me out there. So I walked out after class. We went to our lockers, and his locker was like beside mine. Mm-hmm. Oh my god! And please don't sing or play this song when I tell you this. So I went up to him, and so embarrassing. I went up to him and I was like, "Hey man, let me know if it give you any problems. I can deal with them. Don't do it." That's not the most embarrassing part, though. The most embarrassing part is he was like, "Man, I don't even know you. Leave me alone." No.
Let me know if he give you any problems. I'll handle for you.
I don't even know you. Leave me alone. I beat you. You killed, though. I'm gonna drop it out nowadays. I'm doing that nowadays. I was such a bitch because I let that slide. I let it slide. I can't believe I let that slide. I was such a bitch. 6th grade was embarrassing for me. You see why I bullied people? It was embarrassing for me. And then it was just, fuck, it was so embarrassing. 6th grade was embarrassing, bro. I remember this one time I was in class, and it was like early morning, my first class. And I was trying to walk to the pencil sharpener, but this girl was like bent over in front of the classroom by the desk, and she was just like in my way. And you know, I wasn't trying to look at her ass because I wasn't thinking about looking at ass at that time. So I just like looked down and then looked up at her, and I just heard people just yell from the back of the classroom, "Hey, I see you!" No. I almost shit myself that day. Don't call me out like this. This is not even what's happening. You don't understand. Don't say this to me. You wouldn't get it. Don't say this to me. She was bad though. Her name was Hasana, and she had this twin. Her name was Hasina, and it was Hasina and Hasana. They were so funny. Hakuna and Matata. They can Hakuna Matatas, but they were so bad, bro. So like,
I thought the Hakuna and Matatas.
So I'm talking about Hakuna and Tatas. Like, you could, like, I wasn't looking at their ass, but you couldn't blame me for doing it if I was. Like, you know what I'm saying? We niggas at the end of the day. That's just, you know, in 6th grade, I was infatuated. But I was a bitch, so I was never going to say nothing. But I was infatuated. I don't think I ever started talking to girls till like 10th grade, probably. It was when I came to Kentsville when I started talking to girls. Because, you know, when you come to Kentsville and you're black, they treat you like a god.
No cap.
Bro, so
not nowadays, you know. That's just
not nowadays. But back in my day, when I got there, they treated me like I was the king of Wakanda. Literally, because I convinced them that Wakanda was real because they're all fucking stupid. And white people will believe anything if you throw a little bit of truth into it. Like, if you make it sound believable, they'll believe anything. I told them, I was like, yeah, no, Wakanda's real. It's just not where they say it is. It's actually over by, like, Nigeria and everything. And they were like, really? Wow. Can you think about how they, like, what's their language like? And they really believed it.
I don't have to get but man, you don't even want to know. I'm trying to culturally appropriate.
I think I just started saying random shit. Like, I was speaking, like, broken English. And then in the middle of me speaking English, I just go... You're lying. I'm serious. I literally go, yeah, you know, they talk like this because most of the time they were like, you know, how are you doing today? Like, I would just start saying random shit like, and they'll just believe it because they're fucking dumb. Then they ask me what their name would be in Africa. Is this not the most cultural appropriating ass fucking school? I just started telling them random shit. Like this one dude, Dominic, he was so stupid he believed it. I was like, your name? Yeah, your name might be Damonalu. And he believed it. And he started calling himself the Monalo the rest of the year. I'm not making this up. They're so stupid. They're so stupid.
What did they come across this video?
I love y'all. It was a Black Panther joke. But y'all was dumb, though. Y'all can't lie. Y'all know y'all was dumb. We didn't hit an hour. Yeah, that's crazy, right? All right, that's this week's episode. We'll be back next week. I think this was a good episode. This was a really good episode. You gotta bring some material next time.
Yeah, most definitely.
Oh, 100%. Okay.